Hello! It is our 15th CSA unboxing video in 2020. That's still the year, right? Yes. We are in fall a couple of days, and the vegetables are still looking good. In the note we got from the farmer last night said that some things are going to start falling off. We had a frosty morning that has slowed things down, if not stopped some of the crops completely, but we'll get into that. First, let's take a look at some of the things we cooked last week.
We celebrated a birthday this week, and I wanted to make myself a special breakfast because it was my birthday. So I used some of the onions and peppers that we got in last week's basket and stir-fried them just a little bit. Then I just crack a couple of eggs into it, and I don't scramble the eggs before I put them in. I scramble them in the pot. And this is with a little hot sauce added onto it. That doesn't look very appetizing, does it? But it looks great when we finally have it in my special birthday breakfast sandwich. It was also Lucy's birthday, and Lucy likes chicken, so we had a chicken fest in the backyard. I got two burners going, two grills going. We did some thighs on the charcoal, and then back in the background, we took out the old propane grill, and we did chicken wings. Boiled them up, or not boiled them up, we fried them up in the hot oil, and then sauced them up with the Louisiana hot sauce, a little Tabasco, and some butter. And then I put them in the oven for a little while just to kind of burn some of the fat off them, I guess. And they turned out just great. It was 2 birthdays and a really good time.
I don't have text messages from Lucy today, although she did go to the farmer's market to pick up the vegetables. I went with her. I had the day off from my day job, and so we walked down to the farmer's market, which was a nice little stroll, picked out our vegetables, and then we walked home. And here we are taking a look at what we got. Let's see what's first in the basket. First in the basket, in a literal basket, are Brussels sprouts, something that we have not gotten yet this year. I am a big fan of Brussels sprouts. Not everybody in the house is, but that's okay. I like to roast these some way, either in a pan, in the oven, or on the grill. So we'll see what happens with those. Something we haven't gotten since the very beginning of the summer, a beautiful, beautiful eggplant that I don't know why we haven't picked up more of these. Enjoy eating this in any number of ways. A baba ganoush is probably the most frequent way we eat eggplant. This week we had an abundance of tomatoes from a relative's garden, and I made a big batch of pico de gallo, and everybody loved it. And so we're going to do that again. We have to get some more tomatoes, probably go back down to the farmer's market later today and see what anybody's got. Didn't have time to do it today, but what we do have are these nice peppers that I'm going to use in the pico. Looking forward to taking a look. These aren't these beautiful? What a color. And they smell like peppers. So we've got those. We did get a tomato, another one of these big purpley, greenish, reddish heirloom that I know is going to be just delicious. More tomato sandwiches and whatnot in our life. As always, another bulb of garlic. I made some mashed potatoes from some of the potatoes we got in our CSA this week, and chopped up a whole mess of garlic into the mashed potatoes, and I think everybody liked that. I did. Let me see what else. Oh, speaking of potatoes, oh, we got some potatoes. Nice yellow, big size. These look like good sized tomatoes. I think these are probably going to be mashed as well, with some garlic probably, because one of the things I'm learning from this thing that we're doing this year with the CSA is how set we are in the things that we eat, that our menu does not vary very much. We kind of eat the same things over and over again. And I don't know if that's a bad thing. I like to spread our culinary wings once in a while, but you know, those mashed potatoes were so good that this week that we'll probably do it again this week or next week. The corn, I think, is coming to an end. These are a little smaller than last week's corn. We did put some corn in the pico, so that was good. I think there's one more in here, is there? No, it's down to 4 ears in the share. We were getting 5, now it's down to 4. And finally, this will probably be the last one of these, a watermelon that I, for some reason, am really looking forward to these. We haven't been getting them for the last couple of weeks, but this time we did. And it was kind of interesting getting this big old heavy watermelon and carrying it back from the farmer's market, which is, I don't know, not quite a mile from our house, so it's not too bad. And that's, oh, one more Brussels sprout that happened to be lying on the side. So that's what we had in our CSA this week. We'll be back next week with week 16.